Experiences are preceded by mind, led by mind, and produced by mind. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows even as the cartwheel follows the hoof of the ox. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows, like a shadow that never departs. Those who entertain such thoughts as "he abused me," "he beat me," "he conquered me," "he robbed me," will not still their hatred. Those who do not entertain such thoughts as "he abused me," "he beat me," "he conquered me," "he robbed me," will still their hatred. Not by hatred are hatreds ever pacified here in the world. They are pacified by love. This is the eternal law. Others do not realize that we are all heading for death. Those who do realize it will compose their quarrels. As the wind blows down a weak tree, so Mara, the evil one, overthrows one who lives seeing the unlovely as lovely, whose senses are uncontrolled, who is immoderate in food, lazy, and of inferior vigor. As the wind does not blow down the rocky mountain peak, so Mara does not overthrow one who lives seeing the unlovely as unlovely, whose senses are controlled, who is moderate in food, and whose faith and vigor are aroused. He is not worthy of the yellow robe who takes it while still not free from impurity and lacking in self-restraint and truth. He is worthy of the yellow robe who has made an end to all impurity, who is well established in virtuous conduct, and who is endowed with self-restraint and truth. Those who take the unreal for the real, and who in the real see the unreal, they, wandering in the sphere of wrong thought, will not attain to the real. Those who have known the real as real, and the unreal as the unreal, they, moving in the sphere of right thought, will attain the real. As the rain penetrates the badly thatched house, so lust enters the spiritually undeveloped mind. As the rain does not penetrate into the well-thatched house, so lust does not enter into the spiritually well-developed mind. The evildoer grieves in both worlds. He grieves here and he grieves there. He suffers and torments himself, seeing his own foul deeds. The doer of good rejoices in both worlds. He rejoices here and he rejoices there. He rejoices and is glad in seeing his own pure deeds. The evildoer burns in both worlds. He burns here and he burns there. He burns with remorse, thinking he has done evil, and he burns with suffering, having gone after death to an evil state. The doer of good delights in both worlds. He delights here and he delights there. He delights in this life thinking he has done good, and he delights after death, having gone to a state of happiness. He who for his own benefit constantly recites the canonical literature, but does not act accordingly, that heedless man, like a cowherd that counts the cows of others, is not enriched by the ascetic life. He who, for his own benefit, recites even a little of the canonical literature, but lives in accordance with its principles, abandoning craving, hatred, and delusion, possessed of right knowledge, with the mind well freed, clinging to nothing in this or any other world, he is enriched by the ascetic life.